0 videos so far. Nova is in a much better mood this morning because she slept for 12 straight hours. I wish I could say the same, but I actually slept last night too. Not like enough, of course, but I think I just passed out from sheer exhaustion. I went to sleep at about, I want to say 8:30, 8:45. I woke up at 11:30 because this baby was pushing on my bladder. In the same position I had gone to sleep in. Not moved a muscle. Like, that's how tired I was. And then I slept until, I want to say 3:30 or 4:30 before I woke up again, which is lately unheard of because this kid kicks me all night and every time I move, I wake up. And I think I was just so tired that my body basically shut off. So yeah, she's at the babysitter. Whoa, look at this fancy camera. Look at the sun. I apologize on behalf of my camera angle. I am on my way to a meeting. I gotta drive about 20 minutes to get there. Hopefully there's no traffic because otherwise I will be late. We'll have to meeting for 2 hours, come back and get Nova, put her in the crib even though she probably won't nap. Maybe she will. The workers are not coming until this afternoon. Are they gonna show up exactly when she tries to go to sleep? Probably. But they're so close. They have to finish caulking a bunch of baseboards and do a few random things. And then tomorrow, which is Wednesday or Thursday, the electrician is coming to install the lighting and the ceiling fan and all of the my brain is made of mashed potatoes. The fire alarms that have to be installed and the outlets in the wall. So there's a lot of things that the electrician has to do. I think it will take him a day or two to do all of that. So that's good. If he comes, he says Wednesday or Thursday, so I'm assuming Thursday because I just don't think anyone shows up on time ever. So that will be wonderful. And then the internet guy is coming on Friday next week to move the direct line of the internet from Josiah's current office to his new office because he has to be plugged in, like wired in for his job. He can't be on Wi-Fi. So that's got to be done. And Friday night we're going away for our one night in a hotel for our anniversary. So we can't do any moving, but maybe even if the plumbing and the bathroom is not done, maybe Sunday we can move our bed, move his desk, and build Nova's bed and get that process started. I'm really hopeful about that. Nova, we'll see what today's like. We'll see if she naps, if she has to go to bed at 6. If she has to go to bed at 6, I've already checked with my meeting tonight and I'll move it to 6:30 instead of 7:30. So that would actually be nice. Except I don't want her to not nap. It's so hard. Yeah, that's all the news that's news right now. And we're feeling much more positive today than we were yesterday. But we both got some sleep, so that's helpful. Talk to me this afternoon. Could be a whole different story. On my way home. Actually be home about a half an hour before I have to pick up Nova, so that's nice. I met with someone who's part of my church but also is having a baby soon around Thanksgiving. And I just love that person. I don't want to give her details away, but I love her so much. And I'm so happy that she's going to have a baby. And so we spent the whole time really talking about pregnancy and giving birth and postpartum. And she has all kinds of questions. And she kept apologizing and being like, I don't I feel like this is all about me and not about you. And I was like, let me tell you, I wish so much that I had somebody to ask these questions to when I was pregnant with Nova. And I didn't. I was the first one out of all of my friends to have a baby. And except for my best friend, but we were having a baby at the same time, so we just both didn't know what was going on. I wish there was someone who had had a baby recently, because you can always ask, your parents or other older people, but the processes have changed and everything's so different now, and it's really helpful to have somebody who has given birth semi-recently to tell you how things go. And she has a lot of the similar anxieties that I had with Nova, and like, I managed to keep it together the whole time. But I feel really emotional because it's just a blessing to be able to give that to somebody else, something that I wish that I had. And it's one of the things, nope, I'm getting emotional right now. It's one of the things about my experience with Nova that I'm like, I always say things like this to people in my church, like, God does not cause your pain, but God does not waste your pain either. Like, the pregnancy and postpartum experience with Nova was the hardest thing I have ever been through. And I wish it didn't happen like that. Like, I really wish it was different, but it wasn't. That's how it happened. And it's not wasted, because I have been able to use that several times, and I imagine I will many times in my life, to actually help other people maybe not have the same experience that I had. So it's not wasted. And in some ways is healed a little bit by doing that. I'm not going to cry right now. So anyways, I'm emotional now. That should be delightful when Nova doesn't nap. But I'm just really grateful, I guess, that I have had the opportunity today. And there's a couple other pregnant people that I'm talking to as well, who are going to have, not like I'm so great and so wonderful and I'm going to make their life easier, but they're going to have somebody that they can text questions to who really knows what it's like and knows how much it deeply can suck. Like, I am not one of those people who's going to be like, enjoy every moment. Because I don't think that's possible, to enjoy every moment, or even most of the moments when you have a newborn. Mostly you're just in survival mode. And I have decided, once my baby comes out, these other babies are due. There's one due in November, one due in December, and I want to say one more due maybe November, 2? I'm not sure. I'm going to have a mom's group. I'm going to start one at my house, so we can have a little village to support each other. I don't know how often we'll be able to meet because we don't all live close to each other. Like, one person lives in Bradenton, one person lives in St. Pete, but like a half an hour from me, and one person lives in Tampa. But just to have a support group where you can bring your baby, and no one cares if you're nursing, no one cares about the spit up that's everywhere, no one cares if you're crying because you're hormonal. Like, just to have moms together going through the same thing, I think will be really helpful, not just for me, but for them. And that's one of the things I can do, is like make space for other people. It's my whole job. It's like one of my actual skills in life is I can bring people together. And I really want to do that. It's what I wish I had when I was postpartum with Nova during COVID, and it wasn't possible. Also, I was working all the time, and, you know, she had to go to the law firm with me, which was a nightmare. But I'm really hoping, I'm really believing, not just hoping, that this will be such a different experience for me, but it also will be a different experience for these ladies who are having their first kids. To just have someone who, like, doesn't know what's going on, but has some idea to help them. So yeah, that's my ramble for today. I'm going to go home, pick up Nova. We'll see if the workers are there, if she goes to sleep, or if she gets in her crib, thinks about going to sleep, and then they show up and start banging. Wish us luck, friends. You fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, tenement halls, and echoed in the sound of silence. It's 1:10. The baby's not sleeping. But she has been in her crib for an hour. Not taking her clothes off for once, which is nice. So I guess we're doing early bedtime tonight. I laid on the couch here with my eyes closed for 20 minutes. So that helped me feel a little better. And I guess my meeting will be at 6:30 tonight, not 7:30. Which honestly will be helpful. The workers are not here banging yet. So honestly, the most conducive time for her to sleep, for sure. But I don't think it's going to happen today. But I'm glad I got to put my feet up for 20 minutes. I feel a little better. And then the baby's been going crazy. So I took a video of that I'll put at the end for a minute. Super dark. This is going to be the vlog of terrible lighting. It's almost 9:30. I'm on my way home. Done with my meeting. We talked for almost 3 hours. I could just talk to them forever and ever. So it was really good. Really soul filling. I just find meeting with people is like the thing that energizes me and fills me with purpose and joy the most. Will I feel it tomorrow? Yes. And tomorrow night I'm going to have a much more intense and longer meeting. So Thursday I'll probably be dead. But all in all, today was a pretty good day. I'm pretty excited about that. Nova had a pretty good day, even though she didn't nap. No huge meltdowns. Of course, the workers were not banging around today, so she had a break from the noise, which I think she desperately needed. And yeah, I'm going to call it a night so I can get this uploaded before I go to bed. Also, you know, it's dark. You're just basically seeing shadows on barely my face. So I will see you in the morning.